I'm from J section. Our topic is using Python, processing the customer reviews. I'm here to explain problem statement. Raw customer reviews contains noise and irrelevant words. So these our program process the words and it gives in proper way. Then like tokenization the review text uh, it splits the individual words from the whole text, removing common stop words like unmeaning words that takes and makes it meaningful words. Then like uh, uh, our working of our program, like it accepts the customer reviews of who giving the review. Then it tokenization the tokens and that makes the total sentence into individual words and processing the words. Stop the word remove, that means it removes the meaningless words and converts process to meaningful words, and decide data structure if requires any modification, process the data, then uh, output XM's format original reviews and process the words using list for further modification, using tuple for secure storage. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is KM Kotresh. I am from J section. Today our assignment topic is customer reviews. This presentation explores the problem statement and how the code will be work. First of all, I explain problem statement. Program process to a customer reviews using string manipulation. Dynamically used dynamically use list or tuple based on the mutable requirements. Customer have a noise and irrelevant words. That means customer have a some spelling mistakes and random words. That makes review will be unclear. It chooses some specific information meaningful word. And tokenization means split the word into a some subunits is called as tokenization. That converts reviews into a some list words is called as tokenization. Remove stop words. Removing stop words means it can remove unnecessary words from the review and to keep meaningful words to the review. Next, user modifications. User modifications will be based on the data structure. If we need any change in the program, the data will be stored in a list. If the no modifications in the program, the data will be stored in tuple. Next, I will explain the code. Program process to a customer reviews using string manipulation. Dynamically use list or tuple based on mutable requirements. In the code, first of all, import RE will be the one of the library. Next, we use stopping words. That that means the stopping words can be remove the unnecessary words from the review to keep only meaningful words. Next, tokenize. Tokenization means split the text into a some subunits is called as tokenization. Removing stop words. Removing stop words means remove unnecessary words from the review to keep only meaningful words. Next, user modifications. User modifications only depends on the data structure because the programmer will need any modifications in the program. The data will be stored in a list. If no modifications in the program, The data will be stored in tuple. Next, program output. Next, program output. The output shows the original review of the customer reviews. We give one review. The product is good, but the delivery is delayed. Next, we click on the enter. Will you perform modifications like streaming or replacement? We given S that will display on the, if we need modifications, that will display on data structure based on list, that will be stored in a list. Next, we will give review replacement no. First, again enter the customer review. We will give no. The modifications of the user based on the data structure. The data will be stored in a tuple. Output. The program display original review. This process tokens and data structure based on list or tuple. Thank you.
Namaste everyone. My name is Chinmaya. Today our topic is about customer review processing system. First of all, the goal of our project is to develop a Python program that processes customer review by using string manipulation technique, which can be made easy for further data processing. We have used certain techniques here for the data processing, like first one or tokenization, second one stop word removal, third one dynamic data structure choice. Here the tokenization means we can split words into smaller and manageable parts, which can help in subsequent analysis. Second one is stop word removal. Here there are more non-informative and common words in customer reviews, so we can remove them and simplify the content. And third one is dynamic data structure choice, where dynamic data structure choice. Here there are two types of choices. One is list and tuple, where if you don't have any corrections in the customer reviews, the content will go to the tuple. And if you have any modifications in the content, then it will go for the list. Next, I'll explain the code. Okay, here import RE means it is a library which we have used. Then stop, we have initialized some of the stop words like the, is, in, etc., which is most common and irrelevant in the content, so we can remove them. Then tokenization. Uh, as I explained it earlier, there are we can cut the words into similar parts, and then we can lower the content. Then remove stop words. Here if the words are more common or irrelevant in the customer reviews, we can easily remove them and make the content more simplified. Then modifications. Here if the customer review is if you customer wants some modification in his review, there are two types of option. If customer wants to modify the review, he can put it into the top list. If the review is perfect, then it will transfer into the tuple where the review cannot be changed further. Then I'll explain the output. First of all, we should enter the review where we have entered the product is good but the delivery is delayed. Next, after it asks us to perform if there is any modification, it will give yes or no option. If you give yes, then the data will be stored in the list, and it can be further modified. If you give no, then the data will be stored in the tuple, which cannot be modified further. Thank you. So this was our topic, customer review processing system. Hope we provided you with a good explanation and output. So thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.